my favor. We'll see. But it looks like Julesvale is going to be the game one destination for ZeeBee and Xaro, Crag, and Orcane. No surprises there. Let's see how game one goes.
Okay, so I think this is a really tough stage for Crag to deal with, just because like you can only hold out for so long, you know. And then on this stage, this is one of the few stages where I, as a Crag player, have caught myself trying to jump away after making a pillar deep and just jumping off the blast zone. So like the cramped nature of this stage can really come to bite you. But I never doubt ZeeBee's picks. He plays Crag like nobody else. So.
Right. And something I do like about Julesvale, really for both characters in kind of like mirrored fashions, is how that side plat's going to affect their continued edge guarding and obviously stock taking as well. Crag with being able to reach out with fairs a little bit more, Orcane with being extensions both with nairs and up airs, and then just, you know, tipper back airs as well. So something to keep an eye on. There could be some early stock exchange here, a little bit of cheese perhaps.
I think that first stacker is seeing a little bit of what I was talking about. ZeeBee couldn't hold out there, and instead he ate the nair up air. But yeah, he's looking okay here, and the short-ish ceiling here will give that up air some place to play.
I did not know that the block interacted with the pillar like that as it came across the moving platform. I don't think it's going to be something too impactful.
Ooh, yeah, you kind of lost his backboard there. But yeah, ZeeBee knew you'd be fine even if you held out. Okay, forward tilt, yep. I love that chomp sound effect. How can you say this game is bad sound design? At Leffen.
Do people say that?
At Leffen.
Oh. Listen, if it's not Melee or DBZ, he has bad opinions. This is long since established.
Okay, he's got the tech there. So I think you're seeing here also one reason why ZeeBee's okay with allowing Julesvale for the first stage. He is perfectly happy to just chill on that pillar until the platform comes back, and that makes recovery a bit easier. At least gives him more option. Yeah,
right, of course.
As well.
I mean, and the longevity of that, plus the fact that, like, you know, kind of like you were talking about Levin earlier against Mike, is that he has just a patience, right? Where he's just like, I'm going to hold buttons. I know where I'm safe. I know where I can put things. You saw him hold out there, even with the Galaxy screen. He knew he was fine.
Yeah, that was wild. I thought Xaro was going to get saved by the falling block, actually. But I bet that Xaro was moving too fast to actually register as in that spot. Some funny stuff that happens when you get hit that hard at high percent.
Yo,
so really even here.
That single bubble fair is so frustrating.
Yep, okay. I like ZeeBee jumping out there because he recognizes that there is going to be buttons coming after he's minus on the pillar there.
Oh, you mean an Orcane's going to be pushing buttons on Wi-Fi? No.
Oh, you should be. You should be pushing buttons after the pillar. Crag's minus.
Okay, good sequence
here.
Yeah,
again, he lost his backboard.
But
I can't tell if that's intentional.
Oh, there's no way it can be, because like you think about how quickly you like, especially Orcane of all characters can get out there. But like twice now, where he's like, "No, I'm fine. I know exactly how to DI this, even if it looks like I'm going to be launching the blast zone. I'm not worried about it."
The other thing about that is if you tech that block, you're in a really obvious spot, especially if you do it twice, because we did see that situation happen a couple times. You're just actually asking to get up smashed by Orcane. So
I'm begging you, please hurt me.
The brain status from ZeeBee there is quite large. Let's see what we got here. It looks like game 2 is going to be on Forest floor. Yeah. Oh man, everybody's going to be dying off the top super early here. I'm ready.
So as a Crag main, walk me through this a little bit. Where do you, obviously, you know, different play styles, and you did mention that ZeeBee plays differently than a lot of other Crags. But, you know, walk me through this matchup a little bit.
God, honestly, it's just a matter of both of these characters are so good at keeping the other off stage. It's not so much that they're great at, like, completing the edge guard necessarily, but they're just great at forcing you to reset over and over and over again. And that's why ZeeBee's at 123 right now. And you can see the same thing if you get Arcane off stage, where you just sit there with the block, you hold the rock, like, just outside of side B range, and if he doesn't have a puddle on the other side, he just kind of has to, you know, play a mix-up game and hope that you screw up. Alright, but there's the down smash, yeah. Yep.
Yeah, just kind of waits that out a little bit. Nice rock shine.
Yeah, and the other thing is, like, Crag has, like, a slight range advantage, but definitely loses the frame data war here.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And so, it's like, playing footsies in this matchup is really stressful. Oh, excellent down B into up smash there. Using the hit lag on the third pillar. Good stuff there from ZeeBee. Yeah, and you see here, there's like, you basically just have to either mix them up with the way that you use the empty pillar hop that ZeeBee's using, or you just have to hope that he doesn't catch your tech option.
Now, is the bubbles in the corner what's keeping ZeeBee from really pulling Rock down on the tower there?
Yeah, I'm kind of curious why he's not going for Break Cancel, but if Xaro's ready for that, and they might have played enough that Xaro would be ready for that, if you parry the Break Cancel Rock from down there, it breaks the pillar, and then you just have to eat the mix-up with no pillar. So, I'm sure ZeeBee has a reason to not do that. Although,
it does look like we're talking about here. It does look like... okay. There's one.
Yeah, excellent.
It does look like he's struggling a little bit to come back to stage. So, just to, obviously getting past bubbles in general can be pretty difficult, but it seems like there's an extended sequences down there where you may be able to get a little bit of fruitfulness. And that might be something he just saves for later in the set, too.
Nah, I don't know. It just... Because Rock Pool takes so long, Orcane can sit there and react to the fact that you might just,
man.
Yeah, great parry in the up smash, easy.
God. And then you saw that momentum start to shift too, where he was just like, okay, all right, I've got him in the corner, I've got him at the right percents. We're gonna see third hit a down special, and then I'm gonna hit fair when he DIs out, and then he just got that amazing parry in there.
The low platforms on this stage, I think, were a big reason why Xaro wanted to go there too, because we see Air Armada is queued up for game 3, and we're going to see a big difference here because that pillar is about like 2 character heights higher. That gives Crag another place to escape with that empty up B. So let's see if game 3 goes a little bit differently now that ZeeBee has some different escape options. We will also probably see ZeeBee use the top of these platforms as a means to get his rock safely, because he can kind of like jump up there, waveland down B to keep him away. Yep, there it is. And that gives him access to the rock, whereas like, even though Arcane's not necessarily the fastest character in all situations, definitely pretty good at with punishing rock pull. Side B's great for that. Plenty of other options as well.
I really like ZeeBee's use of what really comes down to maybe be like a 1 or 2 hit of Nair, and just using that as like basically ladder extensions up to these top plats.
Oh yeah. That's one of the things that Crag has to be like ready to use when he has the high ground. Exactly for that reason right there.
Yep.
Because one of the reasons why the high plats here, it feels like that should be really scary against Arcane, right? Arcane's great at hitting characters out of the air, but Crag having access to plat drop Nair where the Nair starts directly below him, it's such a great position from all the way up here too. Because you can't just easily parry it like you can on a stage like Gates.
A little bit of great air dodge, but still stuck over there.
And here you see a bit of the wobbles that go on this side of the matchup when Orcane's off stage, but good reversal here from Xaro. Yeah, alright, evens up the stock count, but yeah, big lead here for Zeeb.
Yeah, and had a chance there to maybe hold into the stage and tech on that up smash, just didn't get to it, unfortunately.
But yeah, you totally see how he's using the platforms to say, you gotta stay over there. And the fact that he can use like the last couple pixels of this platform to say, no, I'm going to keep the third one up here so you can't parry it, or I'm going to put the third one down there so you can't approach me. It's such a nice mix-up. It's so scary in this matchup, though, because if he gets through and just up airs you off that platform, you might die at like 80.
Yeah, you're in deep trouble.
Like, this is not as safe as ZeeBee's making it look.
When it's a little bit of cautiousness.
He's just really good at executing it, too. Yeah.
It's something that if you challenge it a little bit more, you may see some functionality out of it, but for the most part, ZeeBee's just kind of been ready for it.
The fact that ZeeBee is also so good at mixing up, like, plat drop Nair with plat drop double jump waveland down B, like, that's not something that you're visually reacting to online. Good luck. That Nair's frame 6. Like, no way. Oh, excellent follow-up.
Was that the first time he pulled Rock down there this set, though?
Yeah, it might have been.
He got a solid like 25% off of it. No, I think for the set, genuinely.
Yeah, possibly. Okay, yeah, good puddle spacing there.
Nice.
That dash attack. The fact that Xaro was able to get that puddle on the platform there was huge.
Oh, I love that full NT hop there. Lucky break.
Oof.
Gotta be careful down there. Nice.
That was perfect pillar height. I don't think he could have parried that if he was any lower. Yep. And you see, like, Xaro kind of trying to run to the spot to parry it, but he's not, he can't be sure. I actually didn't know you could space it like that. That's crazy. That's so smart.
This is such a patient game between them.
Yeah.
These two. Like you talk about it after, like,
yeah.
You see them talk about it like, so you hear the quote like next hit wins, like you really are in next hit zone. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's it.
Yep. I think that was effectively undeniable, even though we didn't see the purple there. It's those upwards hits that like kill the most without the purple screen in my experience. So ZeeBee catches it, gets the 2-1 lead. Oh, and that's it. Yeah, this is still best of 3.
Yep. That's, I mean,
big
win.
I was
big
ready
win.
for that.
Yo, actually, that's the crazy.
I got juked. I got juked by SBS. All right, yeah. What a set.
Right?
I didn't realize that was
it
lasted for the game or for the set.
adds so much weight to game 3 there because you're sitting there watching. It's like, okay, cool.